As you bite into the sweet, succulent flesh of a cantaloupe, you might not realize that this delightful fruit has its roots in a Uyghur city in Xinjiang. Nestled at the crossroads of cultures and history, this is where the magic begins. Hamy, a city located on the northwestern frontier of China, is renowned worldwide for a particular fruit, the hamy melon, or the cantaloupe. This is not only a symbol of hamy, but also a bridge connecting this land to the world. From the ancient Silk Road to the prosperity of modern international trade, the hamy melon's story encapsulates this city's thousands of years of history. And today, I have arrived in this ancient Xinjiang city. Hamy is a vibrant city. This is my first impression of it. When the smoke from the street vendors rises, this important city on the Silk Road is showing its most lively side. Walking through the bustling market, the air is filled with the lively sound of vendors calling out their wares. Stalls overflowing with fruits emit a sweet aroma that captivates the senses. Steaming hot street foods tempt passers-by with their enticing scents. Each scene tells the unique story of life in this land, embodying the warmth and vibrancy of hamy, an enduring essence that characterizes the age-old human experience along the Silk Road.
这多少钱一串这个？
3贵，羊肝也有，还有腰子。
Grilled lamb skewers are the most enticing sight on the streets of Hamy. The tender meat, marbled with fat, sizzles and drips with juices over the charcoal fire. The aroma instantly fills the air when sprinkled with a handful of cumin and chili powder. This is the unique flavor of Hamy, where the scents of various delicacies mingled, seemingly telling the story of this remarkable city. The melon is derived from the land, and the land is famous for its melon. The cultivation of hamy melons in Xinjiang dates back 2,000 years to the Hamy region. Archaeologists discovered dried hamy melons over 1,500 years old in a tomb in Turpan, evidencing the long-standing cultivation of this fruit in the area. "2,000 years ago, during the Han Dynasty, with the establishment of the Western Region's Protectorate, it marked the official incorporation of the Xinjiang region into the territory of China, and Hamy began to have historical records as the land of melons and fruits. As time progressed and the Silk Road opened, Hamy melons were gradually introduced to neighboring Asian countries and widely cultivated across Asia. In the 16th century, Hamy melons made their way to Turkey via the Silk Road, becoming one of the important fruits there. They later spread to Europe and Australia, and around 1990, they were introduced to California, becoming a globally popular fruit. Hamy has long been known as the gateway to Xinjiang. Hamy melons, regarded as a brilliant gem along the Silk Road, bear witness to the region's historical changes. Their story is intertwined with the legacy of the Hamy Emirate, which lasted for over 230 years. The term Hui Emir does not refer to a leader of the Hui ethnic group, but is a designation used by the Qing dynasty to refer to the Uyghur Islam tribes in the South Tianshan Mountains. The Hamy Hui Emirate is a title for the leaders of the Uyghur people in this land. From the first emir, a Bustling, who was appointed by Emperor Kangxi in 1697, to the abolition of the monarchy in 1930, 9 emirs documented a colorful history. The Hamy Emirate Palace, dubbed the Little Forbidden City of the Western Regions, was constructed in 1706 under the leadership of the first Emir Bustling. After he visited Beijing to meet the emperor, he drew inspiration from the architectural style of the Forbidden City and brought Han artisans from the capital. 7 years were spent reconstructing the palace based on the original Mongolian royal residence, blending Han, Mongolian, and Uyghur architectural styles to become the most representative palace complex in Xinjiang. Inside the lavish palace, one can almost feel transported back to a turbulent era. However, in 1931, a devastating fire that reduced this grand architecture to ashes. The present Emirate Palace, rebuilt in 2003 as a replica, retains the former splendor with features such as flying eaves and glazed tile roofs, narrating tales of its glorious past. In the late 17th century, the Hamy region was under the rule of Galdan, the leader of the Zunghar Mongols. His brutal regime motivated strong resistance from the local Uyghur people. Bustling, a courageous Uyghur leader, could no longer endure the tyranny and led a revolt against Galdan's leadership. To escape Galdan's control, Bustling decided to submit to the Qing dynasty. His Uyghur forces played a crucial role alongside the Qing army in quelling Galdan's rebellion. In recognition of his contributions, Emperor Kangxi officially named him Hamy Emir in 1697, establishing his family's ruling position in the region. Bujilang's allegiance not only ended Galdan's oppressive reign over Hamy, but also laid the foundation for the Qing unification of Xinjiang. He became the founder of the Hamy Emirate, marking the beginning of a legendary history that would last over 2 centuries. The following year, he traveled to the imperial court bringing hamy melons. As neither the emperor nor his officials had tasted such sweet melons before, they were curious about its name. Upon learning it was produced in Hamy and presented by the emir, it was named hamy melon. Near the Hamy Emirate Palace stands the Emirate tomb, known as Alatonglek, meaning golden land. It serves as the resting place for the various emirs. The tomb is not just a burial site, it reflects Hamy's history. It is said that the 7th Emir Buxir was a leader of great national integrity. He valiantly perished in battle against rebel forces in 1866, and the Qing court posthumously honored him as a prince, constructing a memorial for him. His tomb has withstood over 2 centuries of storms and remains tall, decorated with blue flower-patterned bricks and a green glazed dome. Two wooden pavilions showcase the fusion of Han, Uyghur, Mongolian, and Hui cultures and are architectural treasures. The tomb of the 9th Emir, Shamu Hosut, is particularly unique, featuring traditional Han elements on the outside, while showcasing Uyghur style with its round dome on the inside, perfectly illustrating cultural integration. Shamu Hosut was a special figure as he married into the Emir family. Due to the infertility of the 8th Emir, Uralimiting, he succeeded him as the last Emir. It is said that he was quite capable and expanded agricultural lands, even bringing in craftsmen from Turpan to develop irrigation systems. Some of these ancient irrigation works are still being used for farming today. Behind the tomb lies the largest mosque in Xinjiang, built by the first Emir Bujillang. It was later expanded and renovated by the 4th and 6th Emirs, ultimately accommodating 5,000 worshippers. In 1930, Shamu Hosut passed away, marking the end of Hamy Emirate history. Shortly after, Hamy fell into turmoil, and a fire destroyed the Emirate palace, erasing over 200 years of heritage. Nevertheless, the descendants of the Emir family continue to thrive in this land, creating new lives with their own hands. The Workers' Market, a hidden gem within the urban landscape of Hamy, is an indispensable part of local life. It embodies the warmth and vibrancy of the city, capturing the essence of everyday life for the people of Hamy. The market's history dates back to the 1990s, when economic changes led many factory workers to seek new opportunities. To make a living, they gathered here to set up stalls, gradually transforming the area into a lively market filled with a sense of community. Because of its origins, the market has affectionately been dubbed the Workers' Market. It serves as a place for buying and selling, and as a testament to the struggles and stories of countless laborers in hamy, vendors warmly greet passing customers, often exchanging a few pleasantries and chatting about how the day going.
烤串多少年了
20多年了，
？20多年了。你烤20多年了，这个。那你烤串的专家了也是。
哎，
哇塞，
有了。
我的乖乖。嗯。这次是几来了？
玩的高兴，天就行了，天路啊那样。
啊，身体健康，没事。
拉屎了。
身体健康，不怕。
The market is a microcosm of the city, simple yet full of life. It tells the most authentic stories of Hamy's residents and reflects the true fabric of their everyday experiences. In the evening, I left Hamy and headed to Toxen County, another important node along the ancient Silk Road. Although the hamy melon is named after Hamy, Toxen County is also a significant production area for this fruit. Additionally, Toxen mixed noodles are a hallmark of Xinjiang's culinary culture, embodying the unique flavors and rich history of this land, along with many interesting stories. The history of Toxen mixed noodles dates back to the period of the ancient Silk Road. As a vital relay station on the route, caravans traveling north and south would stop here, bringing with them diverse culinary traditions. Mixed noodles, being simple and nutritious, gradually became the preferred choice for both the caravans and local residents.
要是好吃，一会儿一人再多来一个。尝尝托克逊的酸奶，奶皮拌一拌。好喝，托克逊炒面。
It is said that during the Qing dynasty, a merchant from the Central Plains stopped in Toxen County and was captivated by the local mixed noodles. After returning home, he brought the recipe back with him and opened a mixed noodle restaurant in his hometown. The unique taste attracted many customers, and the restaurant gradually became a local specialty. From the workers' market in Hamy to the mixed noodle restaurants in Toxen, this journey not only allowed me to savor the unique flavors of Silk Road cuisine, but also deeply experience the warmth of the people of Xinjiang and the profound charm of this land. The sweetness of each hamy melon, the vibrant atmosphere of the workers' market, the splendor of the Emirate mansion, the solemnity of the Emirate tombs, and the richness of each bowl of Toxen mixed noodles. These seemingly independent elements weave together a magnificent tapestry of Silk Road culture, showcasing the fusion and coexistence of diverse civilizations.
黑羊肉过油肉拌面是最有名的那个，那就要一个就行。一份50，黑羊过油肉拌面，然后手抓肉一块30，蒸肉一块35，蒸肉一块35，蒸肉比手抓肉贵5块，然后大杂烩大概50。
The seeds of hamy melons have traveled with the footsteps of caravans, spreading across the world and becoming sweet messengers along the Silk Road. The craft of Toxen mixed noodles, blending the wisdom of the Uyghur and Han, has become a classic symbol of Silk Road cuisine. The architecture of the Emirate mansion encapsulates the artistic essence of various ethnic groups, standing as an eternal monument to cultural integration. These seemingly ordinary things carry the profound significance of the Silk Road, the exchange and mutual learning of civilizations, which is the most precious legacy left to humanity by this ancient trade route. From the ancient Silk Road to the thriving modern international trade, the stories of Hamy and Toxen serve as a bridge between this land and the world, as well as a vivid testament to the exchange of human civilizations. Their history is like a heavy epic, engraved on this land, inspiring future generations to move forward.